What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. This is a 4 years later JBL 5.1 surround soundbar sub combo update review, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. It's such a long name already. So I've had it for a little over 4 years now. I think I got it around Black Friday 2020, 2021. I don't know. You gotta look back at my old videos to find the original. But I do know I paid $299 for it back then. I just looked it up this morning to see how much it goes for now, and it's $399, and this is during Black Friday time. So it's living up to its value even after all this time. I mean, obviously I still have it, so it's still working. A lot of things when it comes to Bluetooth, like the sub being Bluetooth with the soundbar itself, not wirely connected. Sometimes over age, the connection messes up and then you're kind of screwed at that point. I mean, you can buy another sub. I think they sell it separately. But at that point, you might as well just get a brand new system if you're just going to buy a new sub for like another 100. But today's the update video. It's going for $399 as of right now, like I said. And I've seen they also have a new version of the JBL 5.1 where the sub looks more rounded. It's not as square and boxy as this one is. It's almost like a cylinder shape. And the soundbar I think looked pretty much the same. And that one was going for a little over $400, I think between $400 and $500 during Black Friday. I'm not sure the difference of it with this, probably just a little bit newer model. Not too sure, so let me know if you guys have that one and what you think about it. But like I said, still rocking this one in my living room. There's really no issues with it that I know of. Quality still good. Loudness still good. Stub still banging, making a lot of noise. Today I will make a sound test, audio test in this review. So stay a little bit longer and you'll see that. But for right now, let me just re-show you my freshly dusted off soundbar just for the video. There it is. You got the manual buttons, power, higher, lower volume, and then the source button. And that's all you really got going there. There's no buttons on the actual sub. I didn't dust the table, but I did dust the sub. Missed a spot. But now let me just show you what's going on behind all the inputs and outputs of the box. All right, so when you look at the back of the soundbar, this is what you're seeing. In the middle is where all your spots are. You got the power source, what it comes with, USB port, 5-volt, optical port. I used to use that one. Ethernet, HDMI out for TV ARC, and then HDMI in. Now I use the HDMI out ARC for my TV with the soundbar. I forget what the purpose of it is. I think it just connects to like the TV remote. So whenever you use the TV remote to up and down the volume, it just goes directly to the soundbar, like a seamless connection. But I think there's also other benefits to it. Couldn't tell you, not really sure. But it sounds good, works fine, so that's all I care about. And then the only negative for the sub and soundbar system is the Wi-Fi connection. I can never get it, after all these years I've tried and tried again, can never get it to connect to Wi-Fi. It always has an error of some sort. Try to troubleshoot it, read the manual, whatever it is. Can never get it to work. And I mean, the only purpose of it is, for me, would just be to update the soundbar, which I should try it again. I just connect it to the Ethernet port to do the update and then just get rid of it whenever I'm done with it. But I guess, I don't know what other usage there is for it. I mean, if you're listening to music or something, I don't know, you can always use Bluetooth from your phone or other device. So I don't think it's too important for me. It hasn't really held me back on anything I wanted to use it for. But that's all you got going right here. Now I'll show you guys the remote if you forgot what it looked like. The age-old remote. Clearly the buttons are getting faded after all these years. You got the power, TV, these are just the different sources, TV, Bluetooth, or HDMI. And then you got the bass, loudness level. Plus and minus is a volume, and then that hella faded button right there is the mute button. And that's all we got going here. But this remote's so nice because you don't have to point it directly at the soundbar for it to connect. You can pretty much point it anywhere and it'll make sure that whatever button you hit is done properly without having to aim it perfectly at the sensor on the soundbar. Alright, then for the detachable sub, it only has one cable, and that's just for a power source. It's got one button back there, and that's just to synchronize it with the soundbar itself, because it's, like I said, Bluetooth and not wired together. That's the port where the sound comes from, and then underneath on the bottom is the actual sub you could see. I don't feel like flipping it over, but that's where it is. That's all that's really going on here. I used to have it on the ground, but since I live in an apartment, it would shake a lot on the ground. Not saying that the table doesn't shake, but it is a little bit better loudness wise for the person downstairs having it on this table. And it just echoes the sound a little bit better. I don't know. I'm just trying to make it sound better, but I would prefer it to be on the ground. But over the years, I've had complaints about the rumblings. So on the table, I have had no complaints yet, so we're keeping it that way. And as promised, I said we're gonna have the sound test on this video. Not sure how well it's gonna pick up, since, like I say, it's my microphone that's picking up the audio and then getting converted into the video, and then you guys are listening to it from your audio source, so who knows what it's gonna sound like in that. But we'll go for it anyways with some good old-fashioned lo-fi. Let's see. Turn it up a little bit. So this is I always keep it at the highest bass. We'll put it up to about 13. So it goes all the way up to volume 30. So we're not even halfway right here. I don't know if you can hear it on the microphone, but it is thumping a little. Up a little bit, halfway. All right, now we will switch it to just a different part of this song and see if it sounds any different. All right, and we're back with another part. Turn it up to 15. I can't tell how loud it is with the microphone, but it's pretty loud in my apartment, so I'm gonna stop it there before I break that streak of not getting a noise complaint. But yeah, that's the audio test. Like I said, that was only halfway volume, 15 out of 30, and it still thumps like it's brand new out the box. But I know there's a lot of different models out there now, especially the 9.1. I don't know if they went any higher than that yet. But if you guys have any of the different models, even the 3.1, 2.1, let me know what you guys think. If it sounds any different than this 5.1 surround version, which one you think is better? Any other brands that you want to compare this one to, let me know. And if you got any questions, leave it in the comments below, but I'll see you guys in the next video.